Okay, guys, let's talk about it. Wind damage shingles. We've all seen many videos of mine that were shimmed up where we put chalk underneath the shingles, and those were representing shingles that are no longer attached or nails have popped out of the nail hem. And then we're gonna say, hey, is that wind damage or is that improper installation? We're gonna prove one way or the other. But what is the insurance company gonna believe? They're gonna go back to the storm data. So when I got on these properties, and when I get on a property that's damaged and then I'm there the next day, the first thing I do is go up on the roof and take a picture of any and all debris that's on the roof. And in this case scenario, and I've had this twice in the last 2 weeks, we went up where we had loose shingles on the roof. We had shingles that blew off the cap and were laying on the screen enclosure. And that's how the homeowner said, hey, I got a problem. They called their attorney that they had dealt with on their last claim, and then he called me because I was the one that documented the last time. I go out, we go again. This time when I get up on the roof, the first thing I'm taking pictures of, all the debris up there. Why am I taking pictures of pine needles that are in the valley and all over the roof? Well, in this case scenario, there's only one pine tree. It's 123 yards away. Now the insurance company doesn't know that yet. Nobody knows it. The attorney doesn't know it, only me. And the public adjuster that was up there. And that's important because when we show them the photos of the shimming, all the people that are going to challenge us are going to say the same thing. What's the storm reports look like? They're going to find a storm report that doesn't show any wind. We're going to have one from Hail Trace that has a meteorologist that has signed off on it, and hopefully that's going to give us a report that's going to substantiate the wind damage to this roof. Most case scenarios, it does. And we always want to get a backup for that report that we're non-affiliated with. 100% we do. And we're going to get it from the pine needles that were on the roof. In fact, I would 100% get a picture of the only pine tree and all of the surrounding property showing no other pine trees, and I'm going to get a picture with their field adjuster in the back with that tree in the background. 100%. Why am I doing that? I just want to prove the loss beyond any reasonable doubt. How did those pine needles travel 123 yards? It's difficult to be able to imagine that. But they were driven that way from wind. 100%. And that's going to help in the overall documentation of this job. There's a lot more that goes into proving it was wind damage versus improper installation. You're with me, right? When we do documentation, it's full and inclusive. That's why when I leave after photographing a roof, I got 120 pictures. I got 15 of just the driveway. Then we go to the roof and we take pictures of any of the debris that's on the roof. And if we have to blow the roof off with a blower prior to doing our 10 by 10 markups or shimming up the shingles, we do that. But we want to document and not kill any evidence that we should have. Peace.